Texas Tech is one of a number of partners involved in this project, and we have a whole bunch of other types of platforms, radar platforms, in situ platforms. We have modeling groups responsible for the modeling. We're all sharing data with each other. That's the whole principle of VORTEX2, is to have coordinated data sets, and then we have a complete picture of what was going on, prior to the tornado's development. So there will be a lot of collaboration between these universities and labs. And this year we were fortunate enough to have at least two quality tornado genesis data sets, one up near Booker, Texas. That was just a couple days before the end of the project, and then we had another up in western Nebraska a couple weeks prior to that, where again a tornado formed just downstream of our array. So we're pretty excited to analyze those data, see if there's any cues, any clues as to the development of the tornado in there. And the idea being, if we can find these cues, then we can better forecast, because we can look for these specific things when we're trying to make our warning decisions.
KA is reporting tornado. KA is reporting tornado. Yes.
There are moments where the pulse quickens a little bit.
Well, that must be right over town there.
And there was a situation this year up in Nebraska near the town of Bridgeport. It was getting on, it was early evening, it wasn't that late yet, local time up there. But it was black as night. There was a very, very strong storm. It was a tornadic storm that was coming across the northern side of the city, and it was blowing really strong. We call it outflow from the storm. We were in a safe position. We were south of it, but you really couldn't tell. To a local out there, I'm sure, with the sirens blaring and the wind blowing and just the lack of visibility, I'm sure it was very frightening. So that was probably, for 2010, probably one of the more I guess pulse-raising experiences. I think when all is said and done, I think there's going to be a few things that are going to come out of this project. I think we're going to have some very interesting data that pertain to the genesis of a couple weak to moderate tornadoes. I think that's going to be very, very important for the science.
Dr. Chris Weiss from Texas Tech University.
I think the perfect world, we can predict down to a street corner, with hours of lead time, exactly where the tornado is going to happen. And I doubt that ever happens in my lifetime or my kid's lifetime, but that's something that we're striving for. We're trying to get towards that type of goal.